Hey guys, sorry about the lighting. So today's video is a Sephora haul. I went to Sydney not long after I got married, and my husband knew that I was dying to go to Sephora, and so we went for a trip, and obviously I couldn't help myself. By the end of it, he knew the name of the security guard and what he does with his personal life, so I couldn't help it though. I had to take the opportunity up because, you know, I didn't want to. You may as well just shop up while you're there. One of the first things I picked up was this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I have Soft and Gentle, but sometimes I find it can leave like a bronzy kind of shade on me, and I need a highlighter that's going to be good for fair skin. So I have it on now, and I haven't stopped wearing it since I bought it. I've been pairing it up with a fan brush, which I'll talk about after, that I also bought, but yes, love this. I got two things from Tarte. The first thing I got was their Bling It On blush palette. So it's their, I think it's their Amazonian clay blush palette. So it comes with 5 shades, and from memory I think this was like maybe just under or just over $60, but I mean for 5 blushes it's pretty good value, and they're very pigmented and they blend out really well. I have Prim, the middle shade, on at the moment. Tutorial for this face is coming. So the second thing that I bought from Tarte is their Tartlet Palette. I know that they're just about to bring out a second one, but this has some purple shades, and because I have green hazel eyes, the purples tend to make them pop, so I love wearing purple eyeshadow. So this, it comes with a really big mirror. There you are, hello. And these 12 shades. So I did a look that's coming with this purple row here, and yeah, I'm excited to try the rest of it out. Being there and them having Kat Von D products, there was no way that I could give up the opportunity. The first day I went there, they didn't have this, but the second day I went back and they had restocked it because I was also after Moonstone. It is their liquid lipstick in Lolita, which everyone knows it's like, I think, the most popular shade, hence why when I went in the first time they didn't have it there. So I'll just I will swatch it for you. I've worn this heaps as well. The lipstick formula is good. Sometimes I find this one can it wears out more on the inside of my lip rather than the outside. I don't know if I'm not putting enough on, but I don't want to put too much on and then it cakes up and dries out. But basically that's that colour there. So it's like one of those, like, I'm very bad at describing colours, but it's kind of like one of those mauvey, dark nude terracotta. I'm not too sure, but it's a really nice shade, hence why it's already sold out. I really wanted Bow and Arrow, but they were sold out. Didn't have any backup of those. These have already been well loved, which is why they're a bit dirty, but I got the Shade and Light eye palette. It comes with a big mirror and then these shades. So it is, I think it's a neutral set, a cool tone set, and a warm set. So basically it's meant to count, like, it gives you the highlight shade and the 3 other shades. It comes with directions in the booklet, so it tells you how to use it and where to put it in case you're wondering. I just kind of mix and match and use different shades from different parts. The other thing I got, of course, was the Shade and Light contour palette. I was a bit hesitant. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it or not. It was between that or the Cream Contour by Anastasia, but it was hers was sold out, so I figured I would go for this, and I've heard nothing but good things. Again, big window, big mirror, and then it's got the highlight and the contour shades. This contour shade is really good, and I'm fair. I do put the tiniest bit on and blend it out, obviously, because it's easier to go back in once I'm done. and deepen up the contour. I used the contour shade today, but yeah, this has been really good, and then I just use the middle shade just to bronze up my complexion a bit. This was something I was so excited about. I think this was the thing that I wanted the most out of Sephora. It's the Custom Effects custom cover drops. The idea behind this product is so cool. Basically, it's so that you can custom create your own foundation. So you can either, if you already have a foundation and you love the finish but you feel like it doesn't have enough coverage, you just add between 1 to 4 drops of this to your foundation and it can make it higher coverage. So it is a pure pigment. It's not designed to use on their own, although I've heard of people doing that. So it's very strong. You only get a small amount. It is 15 mils, so half of an average foundation, but only needing 1 to 4 drops, this product will last a long time. You can also mix it in with your skincare products. So if you like the coverage of a foundation but you don't like having all the extra the chemicals, or you don't want to pack it on heaps to build up your coverage, you can put this, you can make like a tinted moisturizer, you can mix it in with a primer. Like, there are so many ways. At the moment, I did try it with one primer. I tried it with my my L'Oreal Lumiere Magique, which is good for me for a while, but I have oily skin, so I can't really, if I plan on wearing it for a long time, I can't really pair it together. But I have mixed it. I mixed it with my face. I just put a couple of squirts of my L'Oreal True Match, and then I just added this. Sometimes I also put it on the, like, if I have a problem area, it kind of just adds the extra coverage. But yeah, it's like, it's such a cool product, and I would wear more sheer foundation if I didn't have such bad acne scarring. And no, it's not because I wear lots of makeup, because I don't. I only wear makeup once a week, for people who have talked to me on my other social media and have told me that I have acne scarring because I wear too much makeup. And I wash my face twice daily. It's just, I never had any acne throughout high school, and then I don't know, it hit just before 25, and then my skin just decided to go nuts, and yeah, I don't know, it just went out of control. So but you know, it is what it is. I would wear sheer. I have nothing wrong with wearing no foundation. I hardly wear makeup, just one day a week when I start my day job late, because during the day I usually start really early in the morning and I can't be bothered getting up really early to put a full face of makeup on. I got another Brow Wiz pencil. It's just a stock up. I've already had this before. I've got a dip brow as well. Just depends on what I'm doing. I'm currently in the middle of trying to get my eyebrows as even as I can, because this one is my good one and this one is not. So yeah, I do love this product. It is quite quick. Usually I tint my own brows, and then it makes it a lot easier in the morning if I did want to slightly fill my brows in to make them more on the even side once they're tinted. And this is it's nice and dense, so it is good to create look like real hairs. I have I've got two brushes that I want to talk about. They're both from Zoeva. There were a couple of, I thought there was going to be a Sigma in the one. I went to the Pitt Street Mall one. I think there is a second one, but it wasn't in walking distance of where we were. So but there were Zoeva, and the girl that worked there, she recommended them to me. So I was like, okay, well, I'll give them a go. So the first one I have is the 102 Silk Finish, and as you can see, it's dirty because I've been using it ever since I got it. Usually my foundation routine to get the coverage has always been just a beauty blender. I do have my Sigma F80. I stopped using it for a while because I felt like it was soaking up more product than it was dispensing. So I've been using this. I really like it. It is dense, and I don't feel like it soaks up my product. I will use this and I will buff it into my skin, and then I go over with my damp beauty blender just to make sure that it is all blended in. I do find I still get a really full coverage, and it tends to last a bit longer because I feel like it's more settled into my skin rather than sitting on top. Having oily skin, trying to make my foundation last throughout the day is can be tricky at times. If anyone has any primer recommendations, feel free to pass them on. I have been using the Nivea Men Aftershave balm ever since Nikki Tutorials did that, and it does last really well. But you know, I just always like to mix something up and try something new, so if there's any recommendations, leave them below. I put it upside down in there. Okay, the second brush I have is, is the 129 Fan Luxe. I've always wanted a fan brush, but never really bothered. I just thought, you know, I can do without, which I could. But I bought this because the girl recommended it was good for highlighter, as yeah, it would be good to apply my highlighter, and so I bought it and it puts it on so well. I was using this Sigma F, oh my gosh, I've had this for so long, 35 I think, which is all well and good, but now I've switched it up and I use this to set my under eye concealer, and I've started using this as my highlighter. Also, I think it's really cute that the brush says Colour Love Makeup. I just think that's something cute that Zoeva has. And these last two items, they aren't from Sephora, but while I was in Sephora, I found out that they were stocking the balm in my local Target, and I was so upset because I knew when I got home that there was going to be almost nothing left, and I was right, there was almost nothing left. I did get a Mary Lou only today though, but I can't have that till Christmas because my husband bought it for me. They just stocked it this morning, so I quickly grabbed one, but he said that I can't have it until Christmas, so I'm really sad. But I got two of their Meet Matte Hues, their liquid lipsticks. I don't own a lot of different kinds of liquid lipsticks, but these are one of the best formulas I've used. I don't mind the I didn't realize they have peppermint oil in them, so they do make your lips tingle when you first put them on, but that's not something that really bothers me. It could bother some people, the peppermint might be too much, but I really like them, and they stay on for so long. Like, I wear them at work, and you know, like I have a coffee and I eat lunch, and they just stay on so well, and they don't crumble up if I were to just touch up slightly, which I don't usually have to. So I got the last of the Committed, which is the one that I hear about all the time. I was so happy that I was able to pick up the last one. So that is Committed just there. So it's like a medium pinky nude kind of colour. And then the other colour I got is Adoring, which, I don't know, like a berry red. Like, if you pack it on, it could be a really dark red, but it's like a berry with like a purple undertone. See, on the camera it just looks like dark red, but there is like some purple in there. I feel with this colour, like if you don't apply an even layer, that smell of peppermint, it smells like candy canes, you just want to eat it. But I feel like with that colour you have to make sure you have an even layer, otherwise it looks red in some parts and like this weird purpley pinky part in the other. I didn't even think about it because on the last day we went there and they'd only just put the Laura Mercier section there, and I didn't even think about buying some translucent loose powder because I forgot that that's something that people always rave on about. If you've used it and you've got it, just let me know down below if it's good. I really, I've only tried it a couple times. Like, I do like to try bake my under eye, but I don't know if my under eye section is really just like dry, but even if I put an eye cream on before, it just highlights every single crease I have under my eyes. And being 26, I'm trying to prevent that look from happening. So if you have any eye cream suggestions, leave them down below. I did buy this stuff from Priceline, this Skin Doctor stuff. I mean, it's only temporary, but my God, it's like having an eye lift. You put it on and then in a couple minutes it goes tight and it just like blurs out everything you have there, which I've used. I mean, you could only see if you went up really close, only slightly, but I don't know what kind of stuff's in this. I mean, it was pricey. It was like $40, but I only got it because side story, I went out, I had a Christmas show of my own on a Friday, and then on a Saturday night I had my husband's, and I was so tired from the Friday one that when I did my under eyes, as soon as I set it, it just showed up every single crease that I had, and I just looked like I was 50. And then I wiped it off, but because I'd already done the rest, there was a line and I couldn't blend it back in. I had to take all my face makeup off and start again, which was like the worst. Am I looking dewy or am I looking oily? I can't tell. So that is everything. That's everything I got at Sephora. I am keen, of course, to build up my collection. Hopefully I'll be going to the US sometime next year, and I plan on bringing a lot of things back. So that was everything, and I will see you in my next video. Video for this look is coming soon, so if I have it, it'll be down below, and if not, it's on its way. Alright, bye!